Hi there. Have you ever felt like I give up because none of this matters? Nobody cares about me. Everything I've done is garbage. I'm garbage. I am a piece of work. You're still here. You're still getting up every day. You're still living. You just feel empty. No hope, no dreams. Your purpose and your meaning are gone. And it feels like your God-given identity went with it. That is the nothing. Welcome to NeverEnding, a Veritas deep dive into the never-ending story, which is one of my favorite childhood movies that I think has a lot more to offer as far as what it has to say. But the nothing doesn't come with a bang. It comes with a whimper, quietly eroding everything that you are. Last time we talked about how meaning forms in your life, that your life is a story built from how you've interpreted the events that have happened to you. And your strength comes from the times that you've overcame. It comes from your faith, your hope, and most of all, your love. That meaning, those points of interest and power drive you forward. But what happens when that meaning starts to collapse? Even if it doesn't shatter all at once, usually it gets chipped away at, one disappointment at a time, one broken dream, one broken relationship. And things just start to feel heavy. It's like something is so tired and sleep won't fix it. The swamps of sadness, like from the film. You keep moving, but barely. Like a trail in our text, your feet are dragging through the mud from one moment to the next, until one day, I just don't have it in me anymore. And you stop, and you sink. And when meaning starts to slip, your mind, and sometimes other people, start to fill the hole that's left behind. A voice shows up that's calm and measured, almost wise. In the movie, it's a giant turtle named Morla. And Morla likes to say, "Nothing matters, just go away." Give up on your dreams. Stop trying. Keep your head down, just survive. Don't pitch that stupid idea. Don't try and go after that thing that you want, pursue that business, that relationship, that person. Just give up. It's silly, you need to be more practical. And it sounds like the truth, but it's not. It's cynicism masquerading as wisdom. It's quick and easy, fast food kind of truth, you know? It fills the silence, but in the end, it leaves you emptier. Real truth doesn't do that. In the story, the truth is guarded. It's called the Southern Oracle. And you don't just receive it, you have to pass through a couple gates to get there. Because there are things you got to know about yourself before you can see anything else in the world too clearly. And if you don't pass through the gate, you stay in that swamp long enough, something even darker shows up. In the movie, it's a giant wolf called the Gamork. And this isn't just doubt. This is real opposition. This is hatred, negativity, judgment. You know, when you stay in that place long enough, you start to judge everyone and everything, especially things that are hopeful and positive. It's not just nothing matters anymore, but ultimately that voice leads you to conclude you are worthless. This is a servant of the nothingness. It's a rejection of all things hope, love, and grace. And it pushes against the inner child inside you. You know, the one that still believes, the one that still hopes, that still longs for something real and magical to happen. It locks that child away, deep in the basement of your heart, where everything tender about you gets forgotten. And when that happens, the dreams you lost don't even hurt anymore because they don't feel real enough to miss. Loving others in that state is pretty much impossible because you don't know who you are. But there's a moment in the movie beyond this. There's a second gate. There's a moment you have to look inside and face what you've buried. In life, that means you're going to come to moments where you got to go down to the basement and you got to look that child in the eye. You got to see that child curled up in the corner, dirty, tears streaming down their face, arms wrapped around their knees, rocking back and forth, thinking they're never going to get out. You have to believe something about yourself in that moment. And that something is what the nothing is trying so hard to erase. And the question becomes, do you know what that child is worth? Do you know what God thinks that child is worth? And when that moment comes, will you be able to pass through the gate and face the truth about yourself, that you are loved, that you are beautiful, that you're God's kid? And it is not His heart for you to stay locked in that basement. It is His heart for you to come out, to live, to breathe, to be a part of this world, and to pursue your dreams. So next time we're going to talk about those gates, and we're going to talk about the truth you have to face inside yourself. Pass through. God bless you. Talk to you later.